Hey, what's up, Barbie? Working late? Yes, we're always working late. How you doing? Man, it makes so much better working without this thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? My hand feels so free.
Yeah.
I feel like I can move my hand around, man.
Yeah, room over here, you know what I mean?
What's up, sis? What's going on, Jennifer? How you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. So, guys, so what we're doing right now is you can watch it live if you want to. Are we friends on Facebook? Yeah. You can watch it live if you want to. So we're pushing the cuticle back, and then after these is we're gonna use the cuticle drill bit to clean all those dead cells in there, all those white stuff right here. So we're gonna clean those out. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our cuticle drill bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all those dead skin to make some room for more for more powders. All right, here we go. Let me go zoom it in a little bit, just like that. Now I'm gonna go about medium speed here. I'm not trying to go too fast now because I don't want to burn here. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just removing all that white stuff right there. Do you guys see all that white stuff right there? So make sure you remove all that. Okay, that white stuff are just dead cell, meaning those are just dry cuticle. Okay. So just go ahead and do a medium speed, not too fast, because we don't want to cut her, okay? So just go ahead and clean that out. All right, take your time. There we go. Boom, just like that. Let's go ahead and clean that up some more. All right. So we're gonna do this step on all her 11 fingers, okay? She have 11 finger, guys, by the way. I'm just kidding, she don't. Here we go. There you go. See that? See this little white stuff right here, guys? Those are just dead skin right here. So you're gonna remove all that. So I like to use this guy right here because it makes it much easier to remove all these things. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and adjust my camera head a little bit. So that way, I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. Here we go. That's better. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna remove all this dead skin right here, guys. All right. So, by the way, guys, you know, if you guys haven't signed in for our Houston class, go ahead and do so now because we are running out of seat. Remember, guys, we are 9 days away from our class. Okay. Now, we're gonna show you guys how to do this as well. All right, so we already pushed the cuticle on this side. Now we're gonna go ahead and clean that area. There we go. Go ahead and just slowly again, guys, you know, make sure it's not so fast, okay? I can actually stop it by just holding it, okay? So make sure it's not so fast you don't burn your customer or your client. Here we go. Let me go ahead and, there you go. Put that right there. Now I'm gonna show you guys, there's two different kinds of drill bits when it comes to cuticle, okay? So I usually start with this one right here with the pointy tip. And then after this, I would follow it with a flat top. Pull that skin back, make some more room. There we go. All right. All right, now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our flat top bit, which is this guy right here. So this is a diamond bit. What's up, Memo? What's up, guys? If I don't say hi to you guys, just forgive me because I can't see the screen from my angle. All right, but once in a while I try to look. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this drill bit and I'm gonna go ahead and clean the area. As you guys see, that how I angle this bit is almost kind of flat to the nail bed, not like too much angle like this. Otherwise, this corner right here is gonna end up. You're gonna end up cutting your client's fingernails. I'm sorry, nail bed. Okay, so make sure it's almost flat like that. There you go. And you can also remove if you have residue from the prior acrylic set. You can also remove that by doing this and also smoothing out the nail bed some more. All right. Here we go. So I'm pushing. Okay. There you go. There you go. Just go ahead and remove all that dead skin. Okay. Now when you get to this area, you see that white part right there, you can also use this as well to cut it if you don't have the ball. Okay. So you can just go ahead and do that as well if you want to, if you don't have the ball, to remove this hard edges right here. Sorry. There we go. Let's go ahead and continue doing this. So we're going to do this in all 10 fingers, all right? Now, did you guys see that part right there? There's a residue from the old black acrylic that we had earlier. So I already soaked her fingernails, and we're just prepping the nail bed for the tip and for the application. There we go. Clean all that. There we go. Now, do you guys see this part right here? We got a little bit of damage right here. So what we're going to do first, prior to putting the tips on it, what we're going to do is we're going to fix this damage a little bit, okay? So we're going to fix that a little bit. I'm going to show you guys how I fix those types of nails. You can just put acrylic on top of it. Some people just put glue on it. It's just totally up to you. Frankie, it's not past my bedtime, girl. Yes, I do use sanding bands afterwards. I don't usually go to bed until about 3 o'clock every day. After I get off work, I still go home and work. All right, so let's go ahead and remove all the dust. There you go. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some primer on it. By the way, I'm using a Tammy Taylor primer here. I'm just going to put a little bit of primer right here. Okay. All right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of acrylic into it, and then we're going to cure it, and after that we're going to go ahead and file and buff it and shape it, and we'll put a tip on it. But in the meantime, while that's drying, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put a tip on the other hand here. But let me go ahead and put a acrylic on that a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna put a little bit of acrylic right here. Get a little bit of damage. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put it all the way up to the cuticle area. I'm just gonna put about 3/4 high, like so. And I'm gonna blend it slowly down, because we don't want that cuticle to be too thick. Okay. So I'm just gonna blend it down. I'm gonna push it all the way to my pre-edge here. I'm gonna blend it. Guys, if you guys are interested in our Houston class, please go ahead and type Houston, and our admin department is gonna contact you guys for some information, okay? All right. Now, once you get to this part, go ahead and clean my brush here really quick. Oops. Now, once you get to this part, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a pink and white cutter here. I'm just gonna cut it the same size as the nail bit here. Give you that nice natural look. Just like that, okay? And we're gonna blend this area right here, and we're gonna put a tip on it. So we're gonna, while we let that dry, let's go ahead and start putting some tips. Now, here's some of the tips I can show you on how to put the tips. So the tips and how to put the tips. All right. So I'm going to be using our NIS XXL Coffin tips here. Now, the thing about these tips is is made by a different type of plastic, and the way you want to put these on is, did you guys see how curvy this tip is? You know, when you see a tip that's this curved, you want to put the tip on that's not the exact same size as the nail bed, okay? So meaning that you want to somewhat a little bit smaller, because once you push it down, it widens it up, okay? So you don't want to put the exact same tip, like the same size, because when you push it down, it's going to be way too big, okay? So this is actually pretty good right here. Is the number 10. Boom, just like that, all right? Yes, it holds really well, really well. All right, so I got a number 10. So the best way I put this tip on is, what I do is I put a course right here first in a well. So I course it up, make sure it's not so shiny. You guys see that? All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the glue, just a dot of glue right here. I'm gonna grab me a number 3, which is the activator. I'm just gonna put a little bit of activator right here on the tip, and I push down and hold it for about 3 seconds, and it should hold it, okay? There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do the other one here. So this is number 7. Let's see how it goes. All right, push down. All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna grab a number 7 here. I'm gonna rub this area out. So we're gonna do this all 10 fingers, guys, okay? Here we go. Put a glue. A dot of activator to help the glue dry faster. Let it sit 3 seconds. Now be careful, guys. Sometimes you put too much activator and it will happen. It kind of burns a little bit, okay? You might burn your clients a little bit. That burn a little bit? No? Well, my customer's tough. my client's rough, man. All right, here we go. So that's number 7. So this should be number 6 or number 5, because the middle finger is always be bigger. Boom, perfect. So that's gonna be a number 6. me go ahead and do this. There we go. So the reason being I do this is because this area is so shiny that the glue is not drying on it. So you want to make sure that this part right here is kind of rough. So that way, when you put the glue in there, what's going to happen, all those plastic is going to melt and it's going to stick into your nail bed. If you don't do that, it's going to take you guys forever to glue all this stuff, okay? So make sure you put some drill work on that well here, okay? All right, so we're gonna go back to number 6 here. All right, we're good to go. Wait, it's number 7. I'm sorry guys, we'll go back to number 8 because this is number 7. So we're going back to number 8 because we need some smaller ones. Here we go. Put that in there. Some activator right here. Now, do you guys see how the nail is kind of going this way? So what you want to do is you're going to follow the nail first, okay? Hold it like this, and then tilt it in the opposite way, like so, and then push down. So that way, when the nail grows, it will not grow this way, okay? So you want to kind of compensate it a little bit, like so. And just follow the whole fingers. Don't follow the nails. Follow from here all the way down here. Okay. Let me go and put another activator on this guy. It might burn a little bit, but she's tough. All right. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Okay. So let me go ahead and test this out right here. So if you put it in here, right here, this guy. It seems if you put it like this, it's perfect, right? Look, if you put it right here, it looks perfect. But when you push it, you get all this excess plastic on the side, okay? So meaning that you're gonna find more later on. So get a smaller one, maybe a size smaller, so when you push it, it fits perfectly, all right? There we go. Yeah, you're right, Barbie. But then again, some people think we're psychiatrists as well. What the activator does? Good question. What the activator does, it dries out the nail glue, so that way it will set a little bit faster. So you don't have to hold it in there for another 5 to 10 seconds. You can just put an activator in the tip and you push it in there, you hold it in there for about a couple of seconds and it dries it out. So that's what the activator does, because sometimes you push it in there and when you think it's dry and you go to the next hand, next thing you know, the tip is starting to go back into its natural shape. And next thing you know, the side is glued, but you got this big gap in the middle. Okay, so make sure you guys avoid those, okay? So that's why I use the activator, so I don't have to hold the tip for so long. And it will just kind of stay there. All right, here we go. Push down. Oops. All right. Same thing. I keep forgetting to drill out all these tips, guys. So let me go ahead and do all this first, so I don't have to keep doing it. So you're just drilling the well, guys, okay? Don't try to drill all the way down. There we go. Again, activator right here. See that? Okay. Follow the finger. Man, this ring is so dope, guys. You see that?
Thanks.
So dope, man. All right. Now after this is we're gonna go ahead and prep her nail bed for the application. So I already cleaned the cuticle area, but doesn't mean that the nail bed is ready for application. We still got a couple more steps to do, okay? So we still gotta, oops, I forgot about that guy. All right, so I forgot about these. So let's go ahead and even this out really quick. So we're just gonna thin them out a little bit so it's not so thick, okay? And at the same time, I'm drilling it and then making it smooth so the well will sit flush into my free edge. So just clean it up a little bit. Boom, 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 just like that, all right? Get yourself a buffer, buff it up a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and put a tip on there. Activator. Push down and hold. Look at the whole finger here. Hold it. There you go. Same thing. Activator on the thumb. Glue. All right. All right, cool beans. All right, so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna prep the nails for application. You good, homie?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Thanks.
I'm good. Hey, what's up, Steven? What's going on, everybody? So, again, guys, if I don't say hi to you when you walk into the room, I apologize. You know, the angle of my camera is a little bit different. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep the nail bed, guys. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to file the side wall, okay? We're gonna go ahead and file the side wall. By the way, I'm gonna be using an 80 grit hand file here. 80 grit is my favorite because I like how it cuts, man. All right, here we go. First thing we're gonna do is we are going to push this side right here to separate the plastic from the skin and sometimes the excess glue. So when you push this side, be very careful, okay? Try not to push too hard because sometimes this thing hurts. Okay, so be considerate. You guys hear Kenny G in the background? All right, push that back. Push that back. Push that back. Push that back. All right. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and file the side lightly, guys. Okay, file lightly. Try not to file too much because you're just filing a plastic. Okay. So the main objective of this part right here is to make sure that the glue is separated from the nail, and this part right here is very clean and straight. Okay, so that's the main objective. Here we go. Just like that. So go ahead and just keep filing this lightly, guys, okay? Just like that. All right, we're almost there, guys. So just make sure you guys don't skip this step because it's gonna make some more work for you later on, okay? File that. There we go. All right, guys, so we're not going to cut her nails. Nah, we're going to cut it just a little bit. I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so we're going to start right here. Cuticle to cuticle. So obviously, this just need a little cutting. Get in there, that's your home. All right, here we go. If you guys can guess this song, I'll send you guys a package Jolly Rancher in the mail. Hey, Lynn, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? All right. Next step is we're going to go ahead and prep the nail bed for application, meaning that we're going to use our sanding band here pretty soon. So guys, I highly recommend to use a medium to coarse sanding band, okay? Do not use a fine or super fine because your nail is going to lift, okay? It happened to me plenty of times. That's why I'm giving you guys that information. All right, so here we go. So the objective here is we're going to go ahead and remove the oils here on the nail bed, obviously. We're going to remove the oil on this part. We're going to blend this part right here. All right. Here we go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go ahead and put my drill bit diagonal like that. Here we go. All right, just lightly. I do this because to minimize the contact of my e-file into the nail bed. Okay, so that's it. That's it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue on all 10 fingers. So just tap it, tap, tap, tap. So that way you don't drill the nail bed too much. And then just lightly go around the cuticle, push the skin back right here. And use your thumb to push the skin back, boom, boom, boom. Remove the shine really quick, and you're done. Okay, so if you want a little bit more, that's fine. So go ahead and do that on all 10 fingers. Here we go. See that, guys? And then I will come here and smooth that out and just go around very lightly. Just like that. So tap, tap, tap. Boom, boom. Blend, remove the oils, rough out the nail bed here. So we're going to do this on all 10 fingers. So remember this guy, this is the finger that we put acrylic on. So these are the nails that we put acrylic on, and we're just gonna blend it like that, okay? There we go. So just go ahead and blend it some more. Pop, 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 just like that. All right. Cool beans, huh? All right, now remove that. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut the excess skin on the cuticle area. We're not gonna cut all the cuticle area because I want to leave some skin in there for later on, so that way when I drill the cuticle area after I lay the powder, it's not so sensitive. Okay, so I'm just removing the thick skin. You know, I'm not giving her a full manicure just yet. And also sometimes when you guys cut it too much, and once you put the primer in it, it burns your client. So, you know, be very careful when you guys do that. You know, it's more of a like uncomfortable than well, it does burn because I tried it myself. Okay, so all the all right. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some Tammy Taylor here. I like this Tammy Taylor bottle because it has this plastic. See, guys, plastic in the middle right here. It's almost like a spill proof kind of. See that? So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna push up so I don't over-exaggerate her nail bed, and I'm sorry with her cuticle with my primer because sometimes this thing burns. You don't really put a primer in this plastic part because the monomer melts the plastic anyway. What happened to monomer when the monomer melts the plastic and the powder, it emulsifies. I don't know if you guys what that means, meaning they two become one. You know, they get mixed up, and that's how they stick to the plastic. So you don't really need to put a primer in the plastic. And you guys also notice I didn't even use Band-Aid as well. You know, if you prep the nail properly and all that, you don't really need to use a Band-Aid, guys. And if you remove all the oils, get all the shine out of it, you know, rough it up the edges a little bit, you don't really need the Band-Aid. Just don't touch the nail bed with your bare fingers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with an application here. So we're gonna go ahead and start. This is gonna be like almost like a fall. We're gonna start with a fall with a bang. So we're gonna start with blue. I'm sorry, with the gold here, and we're gonna go with these two guys right here. So this is gonna be a simple, quick set. It's also gonna be elegant. You know, we're gonna be using a lot of fall colors here. All right. So let's go ahead and set this up. Man, I don't like these small paper towels. Big ones. All right, we're back. So we're gonna be doing some 2-bit application here for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm excited.
Let me see your ready face. Oh,
I'm scared.
that's not really very convincing. I don't think you're now. All right, let's go ahead and grab some monomer here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to be using a number 12 brush here from Kolinsky. This is a 100% animal hair. So I highly recommend this brush, by the way. This is one of my favorite brushes right here. This is Kolinsky 777. You know it's good stuff because it's serialized. It has a serial number on it. All right, so let's go ahead now. We're going to do with the 2-bit application here. Here we go. First I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my surface here. All right, now I'm going to grab me my bead. When you guys do a long nails like these, please do not be afraid grabbing a big bead, okay? Here we go. I'm going to keep it in the center. Here we go, just like that. Now, once everything in the center, I'm going to take my finger a little bit down, and I'm going to start blending this side, okay? Here we go. There you go, just keep blending. Wanna love you. And every night together. All right. So I didn't grab enough powder here, as you guys can tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more. And what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to leave this a little bit more wet, so that way I can just blend in towards the free edge much faster than the first bead, okay? Because I just need to add a little bit more powder towards the free edge, but at the same time I want the whole nails to blend as well. There you go. All right. So that's the first bead. Now the second bead is going to be much drier than the first bead, guys. All right. So we're going to cut this down some more later. So I didn't have to worry about this tip like that, because later I'm going to cut it. All right, I'm going to grab my second bead here. I'm going to push it towards my cuticle area. I'm going to tap it around there, make sure it's clean. And then I'm going to blend into the first bead, just like so. And then blend the whole thing. So when you guys blend, make sure you blend in a long stroke, okay? Don't blend in a short stroke, because it's going to create a lot of bumps and indentations into your nails, okay? So what I'm going to do also is I'm going to create a mistake here, okay, guys? I'm going to create a mistake because I've seen this in a lot of set lately. I'm going to create a mistake, and I want you guys to see this, okay? Now, a lot of people, when they're doing nails, if you look sideways, you guys see this? You guys see that curve right there? Okay? So I've seen that in a lot of set lately, that, you know, when people do nails like this, you can see the side, it kind of curves, okay? Because it's just the way how the brush is being held. And when they blend, what happened, you blend from here and you blend up. So what happened, the belly of your brush, it keeps that indentation in the middle. Okay, is that a car? Oh, it's a truck. All right, so let's not do that, okay? You guys need to make sure you don't do that, all right? So we can go ahead and fix that by just putting a small amount of nude right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this side first. There we go. And I'm going to create that triangle. Look, see that? And that's how you fix those, okay? So again, guys, if you guys see those type of nails, meaning that you have to put some more powder right here, so that way it doesn't break, okay? Because if you don't do that, it's actually where the stress area is going to be, Okay, so make sure you fill this area in, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some of these little flowers. I mean, little fall leaves here. Oh shoot! I just made a mess. It's all right. Oh no! Oh no! All right, good background though. All right, so I got these two colors right here. I didn't know that thing was open, and I grab it, and then it just kind of fell. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and put some nude right here again. Okay, I'm gonna wet it a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Here we go. No, I have no bedtime, Frankie. You know, there's no bedtime for me. Plus, if I trying to go to bed right now, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna grab me some nude here. I'm gonna make sure it's not so dry, so I can blend it a little bit. I'm gonna take care of my cuticle area here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this area just like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add some of this embellishment, some of the fall embellishment here. Now I'm gonna grab me some clear really quick. I'm just gonna put it right here so it holds it a little bit so it doesn't move around. I'm gonna add some clear as well around the area. All right, so we got that. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab a dark colors here. Actually, I'm gonna do this later. because I don't want to mess up my my powder with glitter, so I'm going to do that later. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go grab me another nude here. So push it very lightly towards the cuticle area. There we go. Push it. Keep it in the center. All right, just keep it in the center. There we go. Now you want to blend this up, okay? You want to blend this up like these. You want to blend that up. I'm going to tell you why. All right. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a deep French cutter, okay? Here we go. So the way I use this is what I usually do is I would start from up here and I would see which size is going to fit and which size is going to look much better. So I'm going to start from the middle right here, see that? I'm going to move up. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to create a mark. I'm not really going to cut it with this guy. Okay, I'm just going to create a mark. And after that, I'm going to use the pink and white cutter, and I'm just going to trace that color, the mark. Just trace that line. Here we go. I know some people can do this with their brush. You can do this with brush too, but it's gonna take a little bit longer unless you're really used to it, you know. But most of us here that's watching the live, is a lot of us never done those kind of things. So this is the easiest way to do it. Here we go. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our dark color here. You like that?
Yeah. Super funky.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Oh man. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do 2 beads on this dark color. Actually, we're just gonna do there we go. Oh, I got glitter. There you go. That's better. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and put this dark color right here. I'm going to tilt it down. Keep it in the center. Here we go. Just keep it in the center. Clean the side. See, it just works by itself. Blend the side. So guys, the thing about this like high C curved tips is you don't need to make the nail super thick like how you do it with the regular tip, okay? The reason being is the curvatures of the nail is just simple. It's just a simple geometric thing, you know. So you don't need to make the tip the nail super thick and able to for it to be strong, okay? So just keep that in mind. Because I know for some of you guys, this is very difficult to, use the high C-curve tips. So I'm working on my cuticle area here right now, just tapping it. So I don't want to flood the cuticle area. Tap it, and push if I need to. Again, and tap it some more and push if I need to, just like that, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and blend this second bead into the first bead. There we go. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more powder towards the middle here. I should have used a number 16 brush. I'm using, actually I think this is number 12. I think that's why I keep running out of powder, because I'm using a smaller brush here. You know, number 12 brush can only pick up so much. But if you're doing the long nails like these, trying to use at least number 14. At least number 14, so you don't have to keep refilling the nail bed. Okay, so let's check the cuticle area here. We still got a little bit of a gap right here. So let's go ahead and fix that. This is how I do it. I'm going to push the skin back. I'm going to grab me a small amount. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push it. And then blend. Push it. And then blend. Okay. All right. So we got these so far right now. As you guys can see, there's indentation in this area, so meaning I need to put more powder right there. So again, guys, if you guys gonna do this nails of this length, make sure that you guys grab a bigger brush, okay? Because again, I already started with this brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with this brush. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I have another brush, but they look the same. Okay. So this is number 16, this is number 12. But I really highly recommend this brush, guys. I love this brush. It's probably one of the best brushes I've used in like forever. All right, so we're gonna keep this pretty neutral right here. So I'm gonna use my number 16 here, because this is a big canvas, right? So I'm gonna need a bigger brush, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna use a number 16 brush here. I'm gonna do a 2-bit application with this guy. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the side of bead I grab, okay? Put it right here. Let go. Okay. Keep it in the center. Keep it in the center and go ahead and start blending the side first. And as you're blending, you're pushing down as well, okay? So that way you're also bringing the powder towards the free edge as well, okay? There you go, just like that. And also, while you're doing this, you're also molding and shaping your nail bed with your brush, okay? So think about your brush as your spatula, and you're decorating a cake, or you're putting icing on a cake, and you just want to shape it the way you want to with your brush. So that way you don't have to do it later on when you start doing a hand filing technique, okay? There we go. Go ahead and remove that excess powder underneath really quick, guys. There you go. All right, so here we go. All right, second bead. Grab my second bead. Let it dry for a little bit. Take care of my cuticle area. Same thing here. There we go. Take care of this corner. Push it, push it, push it. Tap, tap, tap. And then blend. Okay? Okay? Then go ahead and clean the side here. Okay, so I see this part right here. Still a little bit of a indentation here. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some powder right here really quick. Put it right here. And I'm gonna blend half of the bead down and then blend the other half up. Fall in love. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and finish this really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna file these to make sure this is very smooth. I'm gonna file it lightly. I'm not trying to shape it. I'm just smoothing this out like so. Okay. Now once you file it with this on this angle, the next thing you want to do is you want to file it this angle because you want to clean this out. Okay. There we go. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab some of this dark maroon color here. Just gonna go ahead and tap it, making sure it keeps, we want to keep the same thickness, okay guys? So you don't want to blend it yet because when you blend it, what's gonna happen, you're gonna remove that thickness. So we're just gonna keep that everything in the center for now. And if you need to blend up to remove this gap right here, go ahead and blend that up to make sure that this area is very smooth. Okay, here we go. All right. So now once we got that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab another size, but this one's gonna be a little bit bigger because I want the area right here to be a much bigger. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, what size is this guy? Something smaller. Could be this one. Let me see this one. All right, so we're gonna use this guy right here, okay? So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go push down right here, and I'm gonna create that mark all the way up. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a pink and white cutter. I'm gonna create this mark, and as I go up, I'm gonna make this smaller and smaller. You all right, girl?
Oh yeah. I'm like, I'm scared to breathe because I'm like, oh
no, you good.
mess you up.
If you mess me up, I'll cut your fingernails off.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna cut that. Clean this out really quick. Now we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna hand file it just like what we did in the other. Another bead here. There we go. All right, looks messy right now, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and start encapsulating this guy right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the surface area. By doing so, I'm also removing some of the dust. There we go. So I'm going to do a 2-bit application. I'm going to grab my first clear. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop it right here. Tilt my finger down. And then very, very lightly. You do not want to overwork your bead, guys, okay? Because if you overwork your bead, it's going to create some bubbles, okay? So just be very gentle when you blend it. Do not overwork your bead. There we go. So that's the first bead. I'm going to grab my second bead here again. I'm not going to go all the way to the cuticle. Just going to blend it in. And I'm going to keep this down so that way it's going to add some volume on the bottom part of my my nail bed. Sometimes when I talk and explain everything, it makes me slow down. So I got to check myself. I mean, it's like, hey, man, Lo, you need to speed up a little bit. Powder is drying. All right, so here we go. Is this guy dry yet? All right, this guy's not dry. So let's go ahead and move into the next hand here. And then we're going to wait for the other guy to dry. So we're going to go ahead and do a 2-bit application. Grab my first bead. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to tilt the finger down. Keep it in the center. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start blending right away. So guys, if you guys like the way I lay, if you guys like what you see and you feel like you're learning a lot from this live, just go ahead and type Houston class, because all my team is standing by right now. They're watching the live right now. And if you guys need information about our Houston class, just go ahead and type Houston class. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we are going to teach you guys, okay? This is the same thing that you guys see on YouTube right here, okay? But it's easier, it's better if you guys come in person, because in YouTube or on a live like this, it doesn't show you how much pressure you put in the nail bed when you blend, okay? And also it doesn't show you the angle of your brush. It doesn't show you a lot of stuff. It doesn't show you a lot of stuff. So That's why a lot of people now, like when you guys trying to learn stuff in YouTube, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it doesn't give you all the information that you need, and most of them, it's not even information that you need. So, all right, guys. So here we go. Second bead. Take the cuticle area. Okay. Tap, 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 and then blend. All right. So once in a while, I would clean my brush, so that way it doesn't get gunk up with stuff, because sometimes some powder, it will gunk up your brush. So make sure you clean it up. There we go. All right. All right, so this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the other color for this one, okay? We're gonna use this color. When you guys are playing with dark colors, make sure your bead is not so runny, okay? Because if it is, what's gonna happen is gonna flood your cuticle area, and it's gonna make your cuticle area looks undone and dirty, okay? I'm still struggling, especially with black, and black is really hard, guys. Okay, so all right, let's do it one more time. Blend, blend. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some fall leaves here that I spilled earlier. Everybody loves you better. Make me feel this way. All right. Oh, sorry guys, it's out of frame. Cool. So we're gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some nude here. Loosen up my powder really quick. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna let go. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take in my cuticle first, okay? So just tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna blend it. Keep all my bead in the center, guys, because I wanna make this area thick, okay? I don't wanna blend this down, okay? Oops. All right. Sounds good. So we're gonna go ahead and I forgot what size is this sucker. Right. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna cut it. Okay. Let me see. All right. Good to go. All right. In the moonlight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, let's go ahead and do another bead here. So I'm just gonna let it drip a little bit. Getting a little too cold at the shop. There you go. All right, so we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. And then we're gonna do an ombre with this guy. So we're gonna let it dry for a little bit so it doesn't stain the nude, you know, because sometimes when you guys do like dark color and when you don't let it dry, it stains the nude. So make sure, and also make sure you guys clean your brush, okay? So you remove some of the colors. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do an ombre. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some nude here. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to ombre because it's such a dark color. But if you do it right, with the right consistent bead consistency, everything is possible. Okay, with the right bead consistency, you can do that. Okay. And that's one of the things that we're gonna teach you guys into our Houston class. Because when it comes to the application, consistency is one of the main key. If you don't have a bead consistency, it's gonna be very difficult for you guys to lay your bead. Okay. It's all about consistency. Okay. If your bead is too dry, you're gonna see line marks everywhere. If you see a bead too wet, you're gonna see blotches everywhere. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna encapsulate this first. You guys notice I'm putting monomer right here, because what happens if you guys don't do that underneath, like under this thing right here where I can see the brush. See that? You can see the brush under the embellishment. Inside of those is dry. So if you put a clear acrylic on that and you don't wet it really quick, what's gonna happen is gonna create some bubbles. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay up some clear. So there's another way on how to encapsulate to prevent some of the bubbles as well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a very wet acrylic powder right here. Okay. So that way, what's gonna do is gonna seep into little nooks and crevices between the fall leaves and the nail bed. Okay. Now, once it's done, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me my clear. All right, so I'm gonna go down here. Well, I don't think that's the one. All right, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna make the tip much thicker. I'm just gonna create some mark here. I'm not really gonna cut it with this guy right here. I'm just gonna create some marks. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my pink and white cutter here, and this is what I'm gonna use because I can, since this is much smaller, I can control it better. All right, guys. Again, and I know probably you guys probably seen all those teammates posting about our Houston class. So go ahead and if you guys are interested. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some monomer right here, and then I'm gonna grab me this glitter. I'm gonna let it dry. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here. Oops, I should have put it sideways, you guys. That was a rookie mistake. That was a rookie move, man. There we go. I'm glad I let it dry a little bit so it doesn't drip all. Whoa, it's dripping right now. That was a rookie mistake. All right, anyway. So push that back. Push, push, push. Here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and blend it. Is it dry yet? Not yet. All right, so we're gonna let this dry. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna file this very lightly. I'm gonna use 100 grit because this one is still kind of wet. So I'm gonna use a 100 grit so it doesn't pull some of the color. But I'm filing it very lightly, okay? There you go. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch with the other color. Instead of glitter, I'm gonna use the dark colors that we have. So it's gonna be somewhat opposite of the other ones. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put it sideways. Boom. I'm gonna tilt the finger back, up, so that way it doesn't drip down. Again, I'm gonna tilt it up while I push down here. There we go. Okay. There you go, blend that up. And once you file these, you're gonna see a sharp line. So don't worry about it when it's like it looks messy like this, okay? Because once you start filing this, hand filing it, everything's gonna be clean, and you're gonna see those sharp lines, okay? There we go. Man, these fall colors, man, are so pretty, but it looks so messy in a paper towel, man. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get this hand piling down. But first, let me go clean up my area. So we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. You dig that so far?
Yeah, I really like that orange.
Which one?
The gold.
The gold. Yeah, the gold's dope, man. The gold is gonna be it's gonna be in our fall collection here. In the LBC fall collection. All right, so we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna hand file it. We're pretty much almost done here. That's the only thing that's gonna take a little bit longer. All right, guys, so let's go ahead now. I'm gonna use a 80 grit hand file here. I'm gonna separate the skin from the acrylic. Go ahead and separate that. See if this is dry yet. Okay, this one's still kind of soft, so I'm just gonna skip that one for now. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and look, bird's eye view here. There you go. Same thing. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna file the sides. Okay. Now I want you guys to pay attention to these nails right here. Okay, so, all right, show you guys the application, and I'll show you guys the hand filing technique. So I'm gonna go ahead and file this number 2 right here. Same thing here. All right, here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and file underneath. Keep that guy straight. Same thing here. There you go, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and finish these. See guys, it's getting sharper and sharper, huh? So yeah, when you guys do stuff like this, like special, like deep French, like this, you know, you might see some colors getting over the colors that you just put on there. Don't worry about it, because later on, when you hand file it and e-file it, you're gonna see everything much better. See that? Man, that's so sexy. That's so sexy. I do use drill on long nails, but I only use it towards the cuticle area and also to blend in the rest of the nail bed. But when it comes to shaping, you know, I use hand file because I can be very like precise with my shape, you know. So I only use e-file on the cuticle area. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do the thumb here, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I use my e-file here. Okay. So I'm filing the side. While I'm filing the side, I'm looking at the bird's eye view, meaning right. Look from the bird's eye view, right. Here we go. So now, once I remove all this excess powder, I'm gonna file underneath really quick to make sure that there you go. Make sure I don't have that piece. Here we go. All right. Boom. There we go. Same thing here. right, EPOW time. We're gonna use our 5-in-1 cone head drill bit. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, take that dust off. We're gonna push the cuticle back so we don't actually drill the cuticle and cut her. Push, push, push. Here we go. This is what we do up. This is where the POB starts. Here we go. All right. Medium speed. Say, guys. Say it. Tap, tap. Here we go. Tap, tap. Okay. Tap, tap. One more. And then go back down here. Adjust the angle and then smooth the whole nails down. Tap, tap. Here we go. Okay. Push the skin back here by using your thumb. And this one here by using your middle finger. And then blend. There we go. So blend. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just removing all these scratches. I'm just removing the scratches when I do these. Okay. See that? See that? No. I want to see a POB close up. There it is. There, see that? Ah, little guy trying to hide from me. Got you. All right. Let's go ahead and keep on tapping. Here we go. Remember earlier, guys, I said, don't worry about it when it doesn't look sharp, the line, because once you drill it, it gets sharper. You see that? Here. You like that, honey? Did I just made your nail shine like diamond in the sky? Huh? All right. Let's go ahead and tap, tap. Now, when you guys do dark powder like this, just tap it, okay? Don't try to drill it too much. Just making sure that the colors fully blend into the nail bed and leave it alone after that, okay? Leave it alone. There we go. Thanks, Spike. What time is it?
11.
Dang, it's 11 o'clock. Holy cow, guys. Holy shoot. I thought it was only like 10. Dang, man. It's almost midnight. But you guys are still here watching me. You guys need life. You guys need a life like me. I have no life, you guys. Nail is my life. That's why I'm here.
This and tacos.
Yes, tacos. I want me some tacos. All right. So, one thing I noticed, guys, is when you guys use those high C curve tips like that, guess what happened? See how it kind of caves in, like it kind of drapes down a little bit, almost like a curtain right here, because of the curve. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and squeeze that finger together and just pile this guy right here. So you don't, try not to push too hard now, okay? Just pile it until it's straight like that, okay? So I'm sure the other side too, see that? It kind of drapes. So go ahead and squeeze that sucker and pile lightly until you see it straight. There you go. Same thing here. Oh, this one's Gucci. Okay, so this one right here too. Just like that, guys, okay? All right. All right, cuticle to cuticle. All right, guys, what do you guys think? All right, next hand. Here we go. Fresh one. Here we go. By the side. What's going on, Alicia? Finally catching a live, huh? Well, I'd rather you catch my live than something else. So we're gonna file this a little bit. Sorry guys, this thing is the paper is just keep folding up, and I just keep getting catch in my hand. All right, so see this? Look at this guy. Man, this is like, what the heck? All right, let's go ahead and see the miracle on this guy. Okay. There we go. We're gonna do our father side. Okay. Let me go file underneath really quick. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and tilt my file. You guys see that? Yeah. There you go. It's time to show, huh? So yeah, when you guys do stuff like that, you know, when you see a lot, don't worry about it, man. Once you stop filing it, you're gonna see everything in high def. All right. Here we go. Make sure you guys, when you file this side right here, look in the bird's eye view, meaning that you're looking straight down on the nails like this. Okay, look down right here. There you go. All right, now once you get that taken care of, go ahead and file this side right here. Same thing here. Oops. Okay, file this side. Oops, sorry. File this side. And file the top. Whose nails am I doing? It's a friend of mine. You know how it is, Donna, with me. I don't have life, man. I just go to work, I go home, and I go to work some more. Here we go. My least favorite part to file is the left hand pinky, because I cannot get a good grip like how I want to on his pinky, on his finger, I mean. So it makes me want to just kind of file it this way. But you can still use our filing technique right here. There you go. There we go. Yeah, you guys too, huh? I know, man. The pinky right hand is it's not hard for me. It's just a little awkward for me to file it. That's I think that's what the best thing I'm trying to say. All right, from work to home and work some more, making babies. Nope, no babies for me. These are my babies. Me too, Frankie, you know. But once you find a right way, or whatever's comfortable for you, that's what I would say. Whatever's more comfortable for you, you know, you can do that. So there's no easy way to file those fingers anyway. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and keep filing, and then we're gonna go use an e-file, and then we might do some design on top. We'll see. I don't want to make it too busy, but definitely we're gonna put some stone placement on her. You guys are also gonna be learning those as well in Houston. Stone placement here, okay? All right. Here we go, Donna. You ready to tap, girl? Boom. Just like that. Okay. And then blend. So I'm going to speed it up here a little bit, guys. because I'm trying to get out of here before midnight. Okay. Gotta stay awake somehow. You're right, girl. How many clients I take a day? It depends, honestly. You know, it depends on a client. Some clients takes me 30 minutes. Some clients takes me 4-5 hours. You know, it just depends. It just depends. You know, my out-of-town clients, like for example, I have clients that flies in from Miami once a month. I have clients that flies in from Colorado. I have clients that flies in from California, from out of state. They'll fly in here. It just depends on a client, the person, you know. Wait, did I miss a question from Alicia? Well, Alicia, it's really hard on how much RPM. Honestly, you know, it's just one of those things that you have to kind of experience it on their own, because the drill, when it comes to the drill, the older they get, the RPM gets slower. You know, it's not as powerful. So, you know, if I said, okay, it's gonna be a low RPM, but then again, in about a year from now, it's gonna be super low RPM. You know what I mean? What I would do is when I drill towards the cuticle area, I do a very low RPM, okay? And but when I blend in, I do a little bit faster RPM, meaning that I do about medium, but I don't go super high. I only go super high RPM when I'm removing powder, meaning that when I'm drilling out colored powders, okay? So that's the one the thing. All right, guys, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me this drill bit right here. Okay. So again, if you guys like what you see here, you know, if you guys, the way I shape, you know, things like that, just go ahead and type Houston class if you guys are interested. just go ahead and tap your some class. And if you know somebody that's an inspiring nail artist and you feel like this person needs to take this class, yeah, go ahead and tag this person. Share the video, guys. I'm gonna save the video. I'm gonna save this video, okay? So share the video. Oh, sorry, boo. This is called the Cuticle Bit. You guys can buy this in any of your local supply store. They all have these. If you're from Indiana, go ahead and contact Indian Nail Supplies. They also sell these. You dig that, girl?
Oh yeah, I really like all my clothes here. I'm feeling the fall.
You feeling the flow? She said she's been feeling the flow. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put some rhinestones in there. Put some rhinestones. Now I got me some wave gel, line work here, gel paint. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our rhinestones on her. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this gel, the silver one, just like that. Gone in the air now. Oh. That's how I dance in a club.
Oh gosh.
Hey, do you guys want to see how I dance in a club? This is how I dance in a club. What's up, girl? Let me buy you a shot. Oh man. Alright, hold on. We gotta get out of here, man. It's midnight. Alright. We gotta get out of here. Hey, if you guys also, I also teach dance moves too, okay? If you guys need some killer dance moves, you know, you can also hit me up, guys, okay? I got. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, like I said, I got some killer dance moves, okay? So if you guys want to learn that too, I do one-on-one. Oh man. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Here we go. The last time forever, man. Here we go. Edna. Oh. All right. We're back, guys. We're back. Oh man, I messed this up. Dang it. I need to stop dancing, man. I need to just stick with nails, okay? All right. What am I doing? All right, so I got this little ball dropper. Bloop. See that? Bloop. All right. So we're gonna put some ball dropper right here. Bloop. What's up, Long? How you doing, brother? My energy is good when I'm around good energy people.
Oh.
If I'm around negative and sad people, my energy is sad. Dang, man, what the heck is that? All right, so we're gonna let that hold for a minute. And guess what, guys? Check this out. I got this from Kiera Sky. Check this out. I love these. Thank you, Kiera Sky, for these. Watch this. Boop. Boom. Check this out, guys. This is what it's for. Watch this. Yeah. You guys know this guy named Pitch Kang, whatever. He's from Orlando or from Florida. You guys know the way why his nails is always so shiny. You gotta put the LED light. See that? You gotta put an LED light in the background, so the thing is much shinier. Puerto Rico sounds really good right now. I just got back from Puerto Rico, actually. I had fun. I enjoy it, you know. I enjoy Puerto Rico. All right, so we're going to put that in there just to hold it for now. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put some rhinestones on this guy right here. Yeah, Pacheco. Yeah, I love his work. But the reason why his thing is so shiny like that, he uses the UV light to put a light on his nails. Man, I'm so mad right now because I didn't thought about that. His nails always be looking so fire. That's what Lil Jam say. Oh, my bad, guys. Sorry. Some ball dropper in there. Hey guys, I came up with a new dance move. Oh man. All right, here we go. All right, put that back in there. Cool. All right. Next one. You guys saw that? Man, I did so good. Did you guys saw that? Did you guys saw what I just did? All right, guys, so if you guys are wondering what is that glitter is, that glitter, my friend, is web gel silver. And I got this web gel line work brush. And this little ball dropper. All right, so now next is, what we're gonna do is, oops. You're gonna go ahead and get a rhinestone finisher. Go around it. Oops. Okay. Same thing here. Go around it because that gel alone is not gonna hold it, guys. Okay. So go ahead and put that guy right there. Go around it. You guys can get this at AliExpress, and I'm sure some nail tech sells this thing too. Okay. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is our gelish light. We're gonna let it cure for a whole minute. There we go. Let's go ahead and put some right there. There you go. Yeah, Amazon too. Amazon works. Yeah, Amazon, AliExpress, you know. Anywhere that it can save you money. But LBC is coming up with a rhinestone glue that you don't need this. It's coming soon, guys. Coming soon. All right, switch. All right, fellas. So what we're gonna do is, man, I want to leave all of it matte. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it all of it matte. Did I dry this already? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a matte top coat. So I'm putting matte top coat off screen because I don't want the matte top coat to dry. I don't want the LED light to get into my bottle. So I'm putting it on top. I'm putting matte top coat on top of the light. Okay, guys, almost done here. Okay, I'm just gonna put the rest of my matte top coat, and I'm gonna show you guys. I just don't want to dry out my brush here. Sometimes when the LED light gets into the brush, even just a little bit, it dries out the bottle or the brush. Here you go, guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, anybody need a go to gas station. Frank is going to gas station. I need anybody need a wraps, things like that. Here we go. You like it?
Yeah, they're really pretty.
That's dope, huh? Okay, guys, here it is. Let me show you. All right, guys, so go ahead and wash your hand, please.